Welcome to the Notorious DID. This is part 2 of is it a seizure, a cataplexy, or based from sleep apnea. I am Valpray and I am from Catalonia, Spain. Is near Barcelona, and this is something that's important in our life that I wanted to cover. So in the first segment, I covered the basics of what we actually go through. In this segment, I will further go over how our day is with this debilitating issue. So when we have these seizures, is what we call them here, regardless of which they are from or what they are created from. We call them seizures. When we have these seizures, if they're in our sleep, we can literally become conscious into the seizure. In other words, it's almost like if you have ever experienced, it's called sleep paralysis. Only is not in our case, it's part of a seizure. During our sleep, something has triggered, and we wake up consciously, not physically with the body. The body does not wake up. We wake up consciously, and we can hear, but we cannot move, we cannot talk, no motor skills again, as normal. A lot of times, even those who have been around us for a long period of time will not know that we are asleep. Not asleep, I should say. Will not know that we are not asleep, is what I mean say. They will think we are asleep and we are having a seizure. So they will continuously ask us something, come to the door and try wake us up. Oh, I need this, is this that? No, I cannot contact or I cannot communicate with you. Forgive me for I'm searching for my words a little due to coming in from the seizure. And this was filmed another day when the first one was filmed. It's filmed on the 11th. So I'm still gathering my words. So they will come and they will call. They will call on the phone. Yes, my family will be in the same house, and they still call on the phone. I'm sure in today's age is done all the time. I kind of miss the time when that wasn't available because you have constant call come through and you cannot do nothing about that. You cannot answer the phone. You cannot do. But they don't. My daughter especially don't understand that I cannot do until 3 or 4 calls later. And then sometimes she still come to the room and ask me something 3 or 4 times, and it's frustrating because I cannot help. I cannot do anything about it. I cannot say to you, I'm in a seizure. I cannot do anything. I cannot move. So it becomes very frustrating. Then also you get the situation where you at times you will be in the body, I guess, is still in a sleep state. It's very difficult to explain or understand for me, because I can be lay there and still hear myself snore. It's puzzling. I can be lay there and feel, and pardon me, it's not ladylike to say, but you can literally, if your mouth is open, you can literally feel like the twinge of the drew go down, and you cannot do nothing. You just are fixed there. So your body is still reacting in certain ways, but you cannot react mentally to what physical is going on. Pardon. Uh, so then you just are kind of stuck, almost in a frozen animation mentally, as far as you. Well, it's not mentally, because you can hear and you can feel. You are conscious mentally, but your body does not recognize you're conscious mentally. So there's a wire somewhere in there that's crossed, that doesn't allow the body and the brain to react together, and is very, very difficult. This is why we have looked into cataplexy and thought, well, maybe because a lot of times, forever ago, they used to bury people with cataplexy, thinking that they were dead because of not having the resources that we do today. Thank goodness. That because obviously the person could not communicate or let them know, hey, I'm alive, I'm fine. So he's buried alive. Due to the fact that your body would go down into a state, literally your body gets frozen cold when you're in this not circumstance, when you're in the seizure, your body gets frozen cold, because when your breathing goes down to hardly anything, then your body reacts and your body gets frozen cold. So to the touch, you feel like you're dead. To the look, unless you are really, really good at being able to tell somebody's breathing, then to the look, you appear to be dead. So I can understand why those things took place, no matter how unfortunate and horrifying they were. And that is, it's still unfortunate and horrifying for the party that is going through the situation. Now we're to the point where they do not call the ambulance, because they know, okay, well, if she's not saying anything, then she's in a seizure, finally. I apologize. I lost my train of thought because my god, I don't know how to act. My cat, pardon, I don't know how to act. Um. So what I would say is it's difficult to tell if is a non-epileptic seizure, as some of the neurologists believe, or if it's cataplexy, or if it's directly linked to sleep apnea, since a lot of it does take place waking up into. I would say out of the percentages, uh, more often than no, now is linked with sleep, waking up into the seizure, more so than just have the seizure. So we do know, we were found to have sleep apnea, but the the masks and the stuff that I use for the sleep apnea um, makes us gasp, makes us short of breath, so it's difficult to use. So we did not use to correct because is difficult to use. I'm running a little long for this segment, so thank you for joining us for the Notorious DID. Like, subscribe, share, comment. I value your comments. If you have any experience or information that can help, obviously, please share with me and my community for enlightenment. Thank you for joining the Notorious DID, and goodbye.